Hello everyone and welcome to my room. Today we are going to talk about the 8th C of leadership. In class we've been talking about the social change model and the 7 C's that go along with that, but today I'm going to talk about the 8th C and what I feel is necessary to bring to the leadership role. As a reminder, those 7 C's are citizenship, controversy with civility, common purpose, collaboration, commitment, congruence, and consciousness of self. First, we'll talk about citizenship. This is basically the feeling of responsibility and obligation someone has towards a group to make a change. Controversy with civility is taking those arguments that are inevitable, but ensuring that each person's ideas, beliefs, or attitudes are being respected. This just brings a sense of respect to the group, and it will just make the group function better. Common purpose is that drive, that goal, that common purpose that everyone has, that they're striving to achieve within that group. Collaboration, this just allows everyone's individual skills or talents to be brought to the group. When you are forming a group, you do need to collaborate, but you don't want to form a cookie cutter group member. You want to all have that one thing that you bring that is different from everyone else. The next one is commitment, and when you do feel like you are bringing something to the group that no one else can, you are going to be committed to that group. And with commitment, it's just basically saying something or saying that you're going to do something and then following through with it. And it's really important as a leader to be committed to the group. It's also important for all your group members to be committed. And if you do have a good sense of collaboration, you are going to have some good commitment going on with each of your group members. And that brings me to congruence, because when you are committed to a group, when you do have something that you bring to a group, when you are collaborating, you want to make sure you're staying true to yourself. And congruence is just making sure you're acting consistently with what you believe, with your attitudes. Because sometimes it is easy to stray away from who you are, but with congruence you can stick to that and make sure you are acting how you want to act. And this next one, consciousness of self, is really correlated with congruence because you don't know how to act if you don't know who you are. So consciousness of self is basically that overarching C, I believe, that can be found a little bit in every C, including my own C. And it just staying knowing who you are, being able to find who you are, knowing what you bring to the group, knowing what you have to offer, and sticking to that. So let's talk about my 8th C, which is going to be creativity. So according to dictionary.com, creativity is the ability to transcend traditional ideals, rules, patterns, relationships, or the like, and to create meaningful new ideas, forms, methods, interpretations, etc. It is basically originality, progressiveness, or imagination. So in my own words, creativity is just the ability to go above and beyond maybe what others would do. It is being able to break the boundaries, to take a different path, to go the path unfollowed, to do something different than other people wouldn't want to do. And I think we can see this in the book a lot, because when I was reading the book, I didn't see one area where it said, okay, so here's a C and now you have to do it this way. We were given examples. We were given stories about how other people dealt with a C. They basically just gave us the ground rules of how to be a leader and just allowed us to be free. We have so much leeway when it comes to being a leader, and I think creativity is necessary for the next step. And even though creativity wasn't clearly stated in the book, I feel like it was implied with each C. And with that last chapter we read about making a change, because we do have to be creative now. We were given those resources on how to be a great leader, but now we have to be creative enough to go figure out what kind of leader we want to be and how we are going to act. And I feel like this is important for the RACA or AA position, because, well, obviously you want to have good door decks, hall decorations, and bulletin boards, but also you want to really work towards creating that sense of community on your floor or in your complex or wherever you may be. And being creative will help you maybe resolve arguments in a way that maybe your residents can't yourself, rewording things to help each other understand what's going on. And also is important maybe because your floor or your community may have all different common interests, and if you're creative enough, you can work towards finding interests that they all may have not thought they have had. So I'm not saying any of you have to go paint some crazy painting now to see if you're creative, and I know some of you may not think you're creative at all, but I know every one of us has a little creative bug deep down inside that's just dying to come out. So I challenge each of you to try to find that creativity inside you, and to have fun when you try to find it, because creativity is awesome. And I really feel like once you find your creative self, that creative person inside of you, you will be able to become a better leader. You will be able to have fun in your leadership role. It won't just be sticking to the books anymore. It will be staying true to who you are and having fun while doing it. So yeah, thanks for listening, guys.